churros, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my videos. This video has been super requested, so I really hope you guys enjoy. But before we get into how I edit my videos, I just want to say that I edit my videos with a paid editing software, which is Filmora. I'm pretty sure you can use it for free, but it just has like a huge watermark across the video, and I'm pretty sure you can also like trial it, like use it for like a small period of time to make sure you want to pay for it before you actually pay for it, but I'm not completely sure. So with that said, let's get into today's video. Okay, little churros, so this is what it should look like when you open up Filmora. If yours is a different color than mine, if yours is black and not white, that is just because you're on a different device than I am. But yeah, let's start. So first you just want to import your clip. I'm going to do this off camera, but basically you can just import like the clip that you're editing or the intro that you're making or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and import like a random pre-made clip. So yeah. Okay, little churros, so I got my clip. I'm just going to drag it onto the timeline. If you guys recognize this clip, it's because it's the exact same clip from the intro of this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and mute it by dragging the thing down because I don't want the audio to get mixed up. So then usually I like to crop the beginning out because it shows my little dock bar at the bottom. So I'm just going to go to where I want to split it, and then you can click on the clip and then click this little scissor tool, and then it splits, and you can just click the delete key on your keyboard. So now I'm going to be showing you like what I usually do when I start editing my videos. So first I click on the clip and I go over to this little TV icon and I click change project aspect ratio, and I change it to 16:9 because that is what fits the YouTube format. And then I go to this little crop button and 16:9, and then that's what I usually do just so that it fits the YouTube proportions. And then basically usually when I'm editing my videos, you guys probably recognize that I do this thing where I like zoom in my clip, if this makes any sense. So I go to this little crop tool and pan and zoom, and then you just want to change this end point to wherever you want to zoom in on. So let's just zoom in on my face. So we're just going to zoom in on my face, and then if you replay the clip, it slowly zooms into my face. So yeah, I like to do that a lot. It just kind of makes the videos a little bit more interesting. And then also what I like to do is I like to do this little black square thing, if that makes any sense. So I like to double click on the clip and then resize it like that, and then go like that, bring it to the middle, and then yeah, you can make it like bigger if you want, but yeah, I usually like to use this a lot too. Both of these techniques were from Seashell's video of how I edit my videos, by the way, so full credits to her. So yeah, how you add transitions. Let's say you want to split a clip, so I'm just going to split these two clips. And then you just want to go to the transitions bar, and some of my favorites are all of these. You can take a look at them. My favorite ones are warp zoom 3 and warp zoom 6. So then you just want to drag it wherever you want it, and then if you replay the clip, it just has a transition. I really like using these because it just really makes the video pop. And then something else that I like to use are these effects. So I'm just going to split the video to show you what effects I like to use. So my favorite effects to use on like videos and stuff are usually this fisheye, because like when I say something funny, I just really like using it. You can also adjust it by double clicking, and then you can adjust it if you want. So yeah, the other one that I definitely like to use is the milled effect. Mostly I like to use these on intros because it sort of makes the screen wobble, if you guys can tell. I'm just going to replay it so you guys can like see it better, but it kind of makes the screen move around. So definitely like to use those on intros. Another one that I like to use is square blur, especially when I'm playing like an obby in the background, you can blur it. Another one that I really like to use is mosaic. You can blur out, let's say you want to blur out like, let's say you want to blur out the turn off key on this lamp. You can just size it down and then blur it. You can also switch the type of blur, like you can make it pixelated, or yeah, you can also switch the intensity. So yeah, I definitely like using that when I need to like blur something. So yeah, those are my favorite effects. They have like 346, but those are my favorite ones. And the elements are basically the exact same thing. They just kind of make your add things to your videos. I usually like to use this one on intros, but yeah. So next, there's split screen. I've never actually used this, so I don't really know how, but I'm sure it's pretty easy to figure out. Then titles. I don't usually like to use these titles. Like, I usually like to make my titles on Pixlr or photopea, but you can obviously use these titles. The one that I like to use the most is this basic one. You can just drag it onto your clip, double click, and then write your text. So I'm just gonna write hi, and then you can make it bold or italicized, and you can change the color, and you can also use any of these preset ones, and you can also add an animation. Oops, why is that still there? You can also add an animation. Let's say you want it to come, like, write it as a typewriter. You can click on that. So I definitely like to use that, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I add on my text. I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly, and then I will be right back. Okay, little churros, so I got my text. This is just a random text from this video, how I edit my videos. So I pre-made this text on photopea, but let's say I just wanted to crop it like there. So then usually what I like to do is I like to right click and then add animation and go to preset and then preset motions. And my favorite ones to use are boom, wham, but my favorite ones to use are to the left and to the right. So then if you add it and then rewatch the video, it just makes your text like go to the left and then go away. I really like adding these because it definitely adds a lot to the video. It makes it like way more interesting when the text pops up. And then something else that I like to do is add like a little bottle cork sound effect. You guys may have heard it in a few of my more recent videos because I just recently started adding it. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that in, and then I will show you guys how I add it to my actual clip. Okay, little trio, so I have the little sound. Ignore like the random GFX that I used for the background, but anyways, you just want to drag it on, let's say put it here, and then you just want to click on the little clip and then right click, detach audio, and then you just want to delete it, and then you have the audio. So I'm just going to bring the sound up, and then you will have a little popping sound effect, which I will show you guys right now. So yeah, I just really like adding that. Honestly, I think it makes a way better effect when the text pops up onto the screen. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I edit my videos. Of course, I add a lot more of the zooms. Like, I add a bunch of the zooms just to make them more interesting. But that's basically the basics of how I edit my videos. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Bye, little churros.